welcome to my ultra realistic day as a stay-at-home mom of 2 under 2.
Saint Seraphim of Sarov once said, "Acquire the spirit of peace, and 1,000 souls around you will be saved." And I have been thinking about how this can be applied to us homemakers as well. The work we do in our homes is more than just keeping things neat and tidy or baking with sourdough. It's about creating a peaceful environment where our families can thrive and grow closer to God. Of course, I'm not perfect. There are many days when I feel overwhelmed and despondent, when things don't quite go as planned, and when I lose my ambition. But it's in these moments that I am reminded of God's grace. It's through God that I find the energy to keep going, to continue to make our home a peaceful little church. So I try my best to cultivate peace within myself so that I can best serve my family. I owe it to my family to try and create a sanctuary. We live in a world that is constantly moving, so I try to make it my goal to have the hustle and bustle stop at my door. Dishes, laundry, cooking, all seem like mundane chores, but they are the foundation of a peaceful home. They are acts of love that help contribute to everyone else's well-being. One of the biggest challenges that I've faced as a homemaker is finding a rhythm that works best for my family, especially with 2 under 2. But I finally think that we are getting into a routine that works for us, and I've learned that having a schedule, even if it's a loose one, helps to create a more peaceful environment. Having a routine isn't just for the girls, though, it's for me too. I like being able to have predictable moments in the day where I know that I can recharge, whether it's nap time or after they are in bed. This predictable block of time helps me to maintain my own peace, and this peace is what I try my best to bring back into our day-to-day lives. To me, it's sort of like a cycle. So having a schedule with 2 under 2 is about creating a flow that works for us. It can be a balancing act of meeting their needs as well as nurturing my own well-being too, so that I can be the peaceful presence that my children and husband need. By thoughtfully trying to manage our days, I feel that, through God's help, I am able to bring a sense of peace to our home. As I go about my day, I remember that we are currently in the middle of the Dormition fast. This is a short fast that is dedicated to the Mother of God. We call her the Theotokos. This fast holds a deep significance for us Orthodox Christians. In participating in this fast, we reflect the life and falling asleep of the Theotokos, who is a model of faith, humility, and devotion. During this season of life especially, I find myself turning to the Theotokos more frequently and asking for her intercessions when it comes to things like homemaking and motherhood. I know that she understands the joys and challenges of motherhood, and I feel at peace whenever I ask her for help. I feel that being a stay-at-home mom can be isolating at times, but I try to remember God, the Theotokos, and the other saints. When I pray, I don't quite feel so lonely anymore. Acquire the spirit of peace, and 1,000 souls around you will be saved. I remember this quote because it reminds me that the work we do as homemakers isn't just about the present. It's about cultivating a legacy of peace and love that will imprint itself on the lives of our family forever.
Hey, so it is the next day, and I just wanted to come on here quick and talk about what I made yesterday. So, first of all, I made some cookies, and I think that overall the cookies turned out really good, except they were a little hard on the outside, I think because I left them in the oven a little too long. I'm not 100% sure. It's definitely a recipe that I might take and kind of play around with and see if I can make it better, but overall they were really good. Like I said, my husband really liked them. He especially liked the flavor, I think, which I think the flavor also turned out really well. So the cookies weren't a total fail. Also, I made some veggie and shrimp stir fry with some peanut sauce yesterday, which was really good and actually very simple to make. So how I did that was I added some diced bell pepper and onion, garlic, cauliflower, and broccoli into a pan, sauteed it with some olive oil, added some shrimp, and then I got this leftover peanut butter jar that had only a little bit of peanut butter kind of left around in the jar, but there wasn't really anything left to use for like a sandwich. And I added some soy sauce and some water, and then I shook it up for a while just to kind of get everything mixed together. So this is the peanut butter jar that I used. It was empty, so I saved it. I added a bit of soy sauce and water, and I've been shaking it up, trying to get it all kind of mixed together well so that we have a delicious peanut sauce to go over our stir fry. So I'm pretty excited. And when my veggies and my shrimp were cooked all the way, I just kind of dumped it over top to give it a nice creamy sauce. And I served it over some Amish made noodles, homemade noodles, which were really good. So yeah, overall, I think we had a really good supper and some delicious cookies as well. If you don't know, we're Orthodox Christians, so right now we are at that time of the year where it's the Dormition fast. My husband has been eating vegan/vegetarian stuff while I've been trying to cut out meat and just eating some dairy stuff when I need extra protein, with the exception of taking my beef liver capsules. So that's what we've been doing for this Dormition fast. And yeah, it's just a very simple, easy recipe. I can drop either one of those recipes or both of them in the description box below if anyone would like it. I know I don't typically do vlogs, but I thought it would be fun to do this because I really find it inspirational watching other moms and women who are homemakers, and so I thought it would be fun to do my own so that you guys could kind of get a glimpse into the life of Lydia. And so yeah, I really had fun with it. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, maybe give a like or subscribe or even comment below what you think. I would love to read any comments, so feel free to do that. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week and a lovely day and a lovely rest of your Dormition fast. And until next time, bye.